Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you how to use Graco Pump Armour, and I'm going to be putting it through this Graco GX21. Hi everyone, my name's Josh and I'm from Spray Direct, and today I'm going to be answering a question we get asked a lot, which is what is the point of Pump Armour and how do I use it? So first of all, what is Pump Armour? So it's a storage protection liquid made by Graco to put in your machine whilst you aren't using it. It keeps everything lubricated and stops the seals from drying out, and also stops any leftover paint from drying as well. It's available in two sizes, so we've got this 1 litre bottle here and this 3.8 litre bottle, which is a US gallon. Another benefit of using Pump Armour is it also acts as an antifreeze, which is really useful, especially at this time of year. And realistically, most people are going to be leaving their machines in garages or sheds or in the back of their van, so having this fluid in there is really going to help protect against any damage that could be caused by the cold weather. Something we often hear from customers is, I don't really have time to flush my machine through with Pump Armour, and that really is a false economy, because the other phone call we get more often is, I've just gone to use my machine and it's not sucking up any paint. 9 times out of 10, that second phone call could be avoided if you'd have used Pump Armour in the first place, which is definitely a quicker process than making that call to us and having us talk you through how to get you spraying again. So how do we use it? Graco suggests if we're storing the unit for a long period of time, we should use it neat, straight out the bottle and undiluted. And if it's for daily cleaning, you can dilute by up to about 20%. You can use Pump Armour really efficiently with very little waste if you do it right. So personally, I don't dilute when I'm spraying. Also, if you take your time and make sure it's done right, you can reuse the liquid, which will save you money in the long run. But before we reach for our bottle, we need to make sure that our machine is as clean as possible and we've removed as much of the old paint or whatever product we were last using. We have made another video on how to clean out your airless sprayer, which I'll put a link to at the end of this video and in the description below, so check that out if you haven't done already. There's a common misconception with what we're actually trying to do with Pump Armour. So we're just trying to simply prime the pump section and we aren't trying to fill up the hose and gun. So here's a little demonstration on how we do it. Okay, so we're going to be filling up our system with Pump Armour. Really easy to do, don't need to touch our hose and gun. So first thing we want to do is get out a suction tube and we can remove this filter, mainly so it fits in the bottle. You can pour it into another cup, but it's just easier for this demonstration. We'll lose this. Then we open our prime valve and we can turn the machine on, making sure the pressure's all the way down. Then we get our bottle of Pump Armour, open it up, and we can put our suction tube directly in there. Now, if we're really confident the machine is as clean as it possibly could be, we can put the return tube straight into the cup as well. But for the sake of the demonstration, I'm going to be putting it into another cup so we can check and make sure it's all okay. So point that in there, so it's just going to recirculate back around there. And all we're trying to do is draw it up this tube through the pump and back down the return tube. That just keeps everything inside the pump nicely lubricated. So we're set up ready to go, machine's on, prime valve is open. Exactly the same on other machines, you just turn it to the prime position. So we slowly increase the pressure. You see it's drawing up, and then it will come back round here. It's coming through. Now we turn off, and then we can shut the prime valve. So we can see we've filled up all the tubes here and it's recirculated round, so now we can get the rest of it out of this suction tube. So if we pull it away slowly, it will drain back in. You can see it's all come out there, and we can leave that like that. So we've switched the prime valve back to the spray position just to lock it in this section here, and we turn off our machine and make sure the pressure's all the way down. We can then put our filter back on to make sure we don't lose it for next time. And then clip it back on to our hose. Then you can put that in a plastic bag if you want to, if you're worried about a little bit of mess, but there is a little cup on this unit that you can put it into. So now we can take a look at this Pump Armour that's been through the pump and come back out, and hopefully it's nice and clean like we have here, and if it is, you can reuse it and put it back into your bottle. If it's not, then just dispose of it. So we can pour it back in, lid back on our Pump Armour, and we're ready to go. So you can see what I've actually used on this bottle is very little. So we haven't used very much at all. So that's pretty much it. That's all we need to do to get our machine ready to put it into storage. And now to flush out the Pump Armour and get it ready for spraying is a very simple process. So we get a bucket of water. We can get our suction tube and put it straight into the bucket of water. Removing the return tube. Get that in there. Then we can get our return tube here into our cup just to recycle it. And then what we're going to do is turn on the machine, draw up the water through the pump to push out the Pump Armour to try and sort of retain as much as we can so we can reuse it. So we've got to be really quick here, because as soon as you start seeing the Pump Armour finish, you've got to turn off the machine so you don't dilute it too much with water. So if we turn on the pump, open the prime valve, then we turn it on slowly, and then we get ready to turn it off as quick as we can. Okay, we got as much as we're going to get through there. So we got that much back, and then it just started to go to water, so I shut the prime valve there. And we can pour that back in because it's nice and clean. And we've pretty much got it all back. We've lost a little bit, but not a lot, so these bottles will last you quite a while. And then we can just flush the machine through as we normally would. Prime valve open, turn the machine on. And you've got nice clean water there, so your machine's flushed out, empty the water, load it up with your material, and you're ready to spray. Well, I hope this video has been useful, and I'll put links in the description below to the different size bottles and also to the cleaning video. So if you wanted to find out a bit more, you can check them out. If you've liked the video and found it helpful, then please hit the thumbs up icon, and if you wanted to find out a bit more and get access to exclusive offers, then please subscribe to the channel. And also, if you could hit the notification bell so you get a notification when we upload a new video, that way you aren't going to miss out on any new offers or content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.